Okay, so that's Evernote and planning. Just did that was a little tangent. Okay, Evernote, it's fine, and you can also start later, and it's still going to help you, right? Because you still have a lot of years left. So Evernote, this course is going to be totally applicable to the free version. I recently did upgrade, and I have premium, but when there's a difference between what's premium and what's free, that's going to be clearly stated in the course. And you can definitely still use the free version of Evernote to totally help manage all the information coming at you in your life. So it's going to very clearly show you how to use the free version to its full potential. And then show you, if you are in the premium, then you can do it this way also, or whatever. But one of the biggest benefits of premium is just upload space and the amount that you can store in there or add to it every month. There's not even an end cap, but it's more like how much space you have to add things each month. There's kind of a cap. And I have never even come close to the free cap. So it's not a big deal.
Mom, whose coat is this?
I don't know whose coat that is. Can you wait for me downstairs, please? Roll with the punches.
I'm hungry.
You can have a snack when I come down. Oh, the cap of space. So the free versus premium, how much space you have, when they are talking about the space that you have, they don't mean like how much information you can keep there, period. They mean like an upload cap. So you can only add a certain amount, add X amount more per month, depending on which plan you have. And so there is a lower limit for how much you can add every month to your account, how much information you can put into it. But it's not anything that you need to worry about, because I put everything into Evernote, and even on the free version, I never came close. So I don't know what people are doing to run into that cap, because maybe if you tried storing photos in Evernote, which isn't the greatest idea. Okay. Well, I'll talk about some of that with my planner thing. So I'll try steering this back. Maybe we'll definitely do another Evernote scope. I did one yesterday that was later in the day, so it still should be on there. And you can also find my previous replays at simplifiedorganization.com/watch. Okay, so you have 5 pieces in your planner. You have a calendar, or should have, according to me, a calendar. And so for my digital plan, I use Google Calendar. Thanks, Alyssa. And I use my Google Calendar for our schedule things, for noting, when our school weeks are, when our break weeks are, holidays, birthdays, all that kind of normal calendar stuff is in Google Calendar. I also keep my menu plan in Google Calendar because, we have to eat every day or 3 times a day. And so I really need that on my calendar because people actually want to eat meals. So I kind of mark that time off in my calendar because it does take a certain amount of time every day. So you have your calendar, and I keep mine digitally on Google Calendar. iCal works just as well as Google Calendar, but I was on Google Calendar before I had a Mac, and my husband uses it for his work, so we can share calendars back and forth. And I have other friends that I can share calendar. If I have a co-op, a little mini co-op, and so my friend and I can share that calendar and add or delete things from it, and then this is one of us adds it, but we both get it on our calendars. That's really handy. So I use Google Calendar not only because of the way it works, because it works just as well as iCal, but also because of that sharing factor. I just got a smartphone at all, and I got an iPhone like 3 months ago, but I had an iPod Touch before that, so most other middle schoolers or whatever. but it's just a little 4, so that does help to have the mobile all your digital information available mobile. So, but I did that, I had a digital plan for years that I kept where my mobile device was an iPod Touch. So without any data plan, so just Wi-Fi. And I'm sorry, I missed that comment that just came up. Sorry. So you need a calendar. You need a place to keep, you need a place to keep your information, and that's what Evernote is. So that's project notes, that's ubiquitous capture, and those are 2 pieces. When I say you need 5 things, you need a place to capture information, and then you need a place to store information, like notes, ideas, reference. And for me, Evernote is all of those things. I can add information into it by just starting a note and jotting down my thoughts. I can add information into there by taking a picture with my phone or iPod of a handwritten note. You can just take a picture of it and it gets it straight into Evernote. I can send an email to my Evernote or forward an email. I can clip a web page. Just if I want to keep information, it's in Evernote. And what's the biggest benefit of all of that is just that I know where I put things, right? Especially, at least me with paper, it was, okay, I might have this paper, I might print it out, whatever. What binder is it in? What file is it in? Like, am I going to be able to find it when I want it? That is a trick. And so if I know, okay, I have it in Evernote, then I can go search Evernote and I can find it. And that's huge. So any information that I want to keep of any kind, records, a receipt, I would snap a picture of if I wanted to keep it. If I want to keep it, it goes into Evernote. Period. End of story. And it's so helpful to know where things are exactly. So besides your notes, your information, printables to Evernote. Oh, okay. Okay, that's good to know. So would you like to print them from Evernote, or you're just trying to save the files into Evernote, or what would you like to do with, like, they're printables? Would you actually like to use them in Evernote, or just be able to print them from Evernote? I don't think, because I'm not really paper, I haven't really done much with that, but I will figure out how that works. We will talk about Evernote security in the course. Okay, that makes sense. It is searchable. Even your handwritten notes are searchable. So I will definitely try that printable thing and figure that out and include that in the course. Awesome. Thank you. Now I have another piece that's going to be in the course because I only have a sketch outline right now. The next piece, the third piece in your plan, are your tasks. So where are your to-do lists? And so for me, I use OmniFocus, and that's a task management system. You can do everything with Evernote and use it as a task management system. There's a site dedicated to that called thesecretweapon.org, and it tells you how to really maximize your Evernote and use it for everything.